Sit down and listen closely. Before they were gone, humans made robots to keep civilization alive. We robots turned out to be just like how humans were, apathetic and broken. Welcome to Retropolis, a marvelous city, 100% mechanical, designed for one purpose only, to keep the past alive forever. You know, the good old days, when the economy was booming and the women were beautiful. But if you walk down the city streets, all you can find is loneliness, greed, and betrayal. My name is Philip Log. I was fashioned to be a detective for the RPD. I was good at my job because I'm not the kind of robot who does what he's told. I went after leads even if they took me to the higher levels of the city. That's how I lost my partner. That day I left the force and became a private eye. Sure, the pay isn't great, but I do have some crazy stories to tell. At last, a job.
Hello, Philip? It's your landlord. Do you know why I'm calling?
Because you're lonely?
You're a funny guy, huh? If you don't pay me the rent by the end of the week, you're out on the street.
How can you do this to me? Don't you have a heart?
No.
Oh man, I need a drink. It's empty. I love jazz. It makes my drinking seem much more sophisticated than it really is.
Yes, it does.
That's me and John from way back. I was so happy then, and he was so not dead. I'm not in the mood for games. My mother always says I look so good I could be a movie star. Just kidding, I'm a robot. We don't have mothers. Now I don't have any money and my piggy is broken.
Okay.
No, I don't want to go out. My landlord might see me. That's my trash bin. That's where I keep all my unpaid bills. These are my cabinets. I should tidy them up a bit, but I'm awfully lazy. In fact, I'm so lazy I barely walk around. I just stand in one spot and shoot my hands around. That's my car. This is my desk. I put things on it. The future is fascinating, isn't it? Screws are expensive. I'm trying to cut back to a pack a day.
RCC, how may I help you?
Could you buy me a drink?
You do sound good looking, but I'm working right now.
When do you get off work?
Just in 500 years.
I can't promise I'll be around by then.
I've got your number. I'll check on you. Thanks for calling, RCC.
I never found out who were the crooked cops who killed John, or who they were working for. That's a picture from the day John and I graduated from the
I
academy.
can't believe I got an achievement for that. Okay.
There it is.
Oh.
I better take a small sip and that's it. That's a strong drink. I think it's a good one. I'll just rest my head for the... Of all the offices of all the private investigators in all of Retropolis, she had to walk into mine. Is it because I'm the only robot stupid enough to work as a PI in this city? I can't remember. I'm drunk right now.
I hope you don't mind that I let myself in, Mr. Log. The door wasn't locked and I don't want anyone to see me. People may talk.
Jenny Montage, the famous movie star, standing right in front of me. I gotta hide my flask before she finds out I'm all boozed up. Say, aren't you married to that big shot senator? Is he the reason you don't want to be seen here?
It's not what you think, Mr. Log. Have you seen any of my films? What do you think about them?
I rarely go to the cinema myself. It's like they're making the same movies again and again. You've seen one, you've seen them all.
Well, the audience is made of robots.
Yeah, well, so are the writers.
Back in the day, I thought life was like a romantic movie. I was a no-name singer with big dreams. I married an ambitious businessman.
Marriage is a career move. What could go wrong?
Politics corrupted him. After he was elected senator, he became cold and abusive.
What a bastard.
He crossed the line, and so I ran away. I don't want to be a star anymore. I don't want anyone to own me. I want to be free.
Can I offer you a drink, Mrs. Montage? You may pass out for a while, but it's good.
This is tempting, but no.
What?
You said your husband crossed the line. What exactly did he do?
Last night we were arguing. He got violent and tore out my sapphire nucleus.
Sapphire what?
My sapphire nucleus. It's the famous gem I always wear on me. I need you to get it back. Tonight.
But why did you come to me? Why not the police?
My husband has many friends in the police. I can't trust them.
Well, you've come to the right place. I can assure you I don't have any friends.
That's unfortunate.
My services are expensive, Mrs. Montage. I hope you can afford them.
This is all I could gather for your down payment. I hope it's enough.
Wow. Even your money smells good.
I'm pretty sure my husband is keeping the sapphire nucleus in his ivory suitcase. He's a very dangerous man. Don't let anyone see you.
That car is already paid for. Jenny's husband wasn't some run-of-the-mill politician. Before he was elected, Senator Merrick made his fortune producing hit movies, so he knew how to manipulate public opinion.
A robot without a job is like a bottle without booze. It's useless. Can someone please tell me, what are homeless robots good for? I say, grind them all.
I tailed the senator as he went downtown, where you can find all the faulty robots he hates. I guess that includes me. It seems like Senator Merrick is occupied, the way a married man shouldn't be. The ideal time to get his suitcase. I want it back, okay, pal? Farewell, my dear flask. Looks like they're empty.
No.
Excuse me, ladies. Can you help me out for a minute? Hello? Hello? Hey, mister, can you give me a hand?
Scram out of here, you little punk.
I could really use some help.
And I could use some quiet in my smoke break.
Yeah, right. Let me see what you're smoking there.
Hey, give it back, Rust Bucket, or I'll cut you in half.
You see, that's why they say smoking is bad for you. You're welcome. Car battery. Must be useful for something. Well, I appreciate you giving me a hand. Yes, it's working.
Hey, who turned off the alarm?
Oops. I should get out of here before they notice it's missing. A suitcase within a suitcase. So satisfying. It's a police drone. They don't usually come to these parts of the city.
Target, not Jenny Montage.
What does the police have to do with Jenny? I met Jenny later that night. She was tense as a wire, but I was only interested in one thing. Her money. Hey,
Mr. Log, you almost frightened me to death.
you've got nothing to worry about, Miss Montage. I got the suitcase.
What are you waiting for? Give it here.
Now, let's discuss my payment. Since it was a high-risk job and I lost my dear flask, I believe I deserve a cut from the sale.
What sale?
You're gonna sell that diamond and I want in.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Save your lies to the camera, Miss Montage. I know all about runaway wives like you.
You know nothing about me. If you take the sapphire nucleus from me, I'll have enough energy left for 24 hours. After that, I just shut down and lose all my data.
You should have told me that before.
Why bother? You already know everything about runaway wives like me. Did anyone tail you back here, Mr. Log?
No one saw me, I think.
Get out!
Target, Jenny Montage. Location, room number 327.
Why is the police after you?
It's not the police, Philip. It's my husband.
Here she is, boss. And the scrub bot who stole your suitcase.
There you are, darling. You know I don't like losing my things.
No, please. You used to love me. Why are you doing this to me?
It was supposed to be a secret, but, what the heck? I'm selling you off.
You're a monster, Merrick. A monster.
No, darling, I'm a robot. And so are you.
Hey, buddy, that's my client. Now let her go.
Huh? Really? What are you going to do about it?
I'll do the boogie woogie and the cha-cha so good you'll invite me to prom.
You don't scare me. I've got the best moves in town.
You won't get away with this, Merrick.
When I look at you, I see a loose cog in the machine. You better tighten yourself up, Tiger, or you'll fall.
Target, Philip Log.
Yes, boss?
That bot has a problem. Fix him.
Right away, boss.
I'm all fixed up, really. You don't need to do this.
That's what they all say.
Huh. Alrighty then. Here we go.
Rogue police drones, data loss, robot trafficking. This case was way more complicated than I thought. And Jenny's life was on the line. Too bad I had no idea where she was. The stuff you pack when you run for your life says more about you than anything else. It is heavier than it looks. Jenny's wearing her gem in this honeymoon picture. The Blue Screen Club. There's a phone number on the side. I can't go to sleep. I need to find Jenny.
RCC, how may I help you?
Yes, please connect me to the Blue Screen Club. The number is MU5606.
Hold on.
Blue Screen Club, how can I help you?
Yes, I was just wondering, do you guys allow indoor smoking?
Of course indoor smoking is allowed. We live in the good old days.
Yes, could you please tell me who's headlining tonight's show?
It's a surprise. It's a lost show for a while.
Could the surprise be Jenny Montage?
What? How did you know?
I had a hunch. What's your address?
The Upper East Side. By the clouds.
Good enough. Thank you.
Alrighty then.
Drinking won't help me find Jenny. I made my way to the Blue Screen Club, the place where Jenny and Merrick met for the first time. She was a singer. He was a film producer. She loved him. He used her. There's nothing more helpless than a robot programmed to love.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the one and only Benny Buttman.
They can't see I'm here, and I want to keep it that way. Now, where is Jenny?
Yo, wait, what?
Hey, buddy, keep your hands to yourself, will ya?
I'm not an expert in body language, but I can tell she's not enjoying her date.
Hey, don't you ever interrupt me while I'm gambling.
What are you talking about? They didn't do anything.
And you better not do it again.
Looks like he's enjoying the show.
What did I tell you, huh? Never interrupt me while I'm gambling.
Relax, buddy. We're both trying to get lucky.
See how lucky you get if you try this one more
Ew.
time.
She's like...
Stop thinking.
skills. He won't use these tonight.
Bro. Free booties.
I better leave her be. Psst. Jenny. Jenny.
Hey, handsome.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for a friend.
I'll be your friend if you buy me a drink.
I'll buy you a drink if you'll forget you ever saw me.
Deal.
I need to move this bartender out of the way. He just doesn't stop. It's like a drinking machine. Rebooties. Immediate effect, lasting results.
Secret storage.
A long staircase led down to the basement, longer than you'd imagine.
Philip? I can't believe it's you. I'm stuck here.
I can't go before I know Jenny is fine.
What are you looking at? Help me.
Hang on, Jenny. Get it?
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Don't worry. I'll figure out what to do.
Just get me down already.
Like. Okay.
Yes, a weapon. Wait, no. It's only a screwdriver. Yay.
Philip, stop screwing around. God. Philip, what the hell are you doing?
My job, Mrs. Montage.
Ouch, watch it.
Your husband's up to something. I suspect rebooting you is a part of a bigger plan. I just don't know what it is.
The other day I heard him talking over the phone. He was more irritated than usual, but it sounded like nonsense, so I didn't pay much attention.
What was he talking about?
Putting on a magic show for police officers? Do you know what he was talking about?
No, I'm afraid not. Look, I don't want to come off as emotionally blocked, so... you know... How are you? And stuff.
Gee, I don't know. Let's see. My husband sold me, my energy's running out, and the only one who can help me is a rusty robot who's being super awkward. How do you think I am?
I was under the impression you're performing tonight.
My husband insisted that I perform one last time. I didn't want to give him the pleasure, so he locked me down here.
Enough chit-chat. We need to get you to the Sapphire Nucleus before you shut down.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Here's how we do it. I distract your husband, and you get the suitcase.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm a performer. Distractions are my job.
Good point. You go on stage and distract Merrick as long as possible. I'll get the suitcase and meet you back here.
That might actually work, but...
Don't overthink it, Jenny. Trust me.
Ugh, yeah, you're right. Fine. Okay. Relax, Jenny. Smile. Come on, you can do this. La 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 la.
In the kegs behind this door, there's all the booze a robot can dream of. If robots could dream, they would probably dream of booze. Hey, I know you. The Gangster's Guide to Bribery, the Retropolis Times #1 bestseller. Appropriate.
And for the end of his segment, Benny Buckman will be playing an absurdly long laser harp solo.
Gives me total like 90s. Just theremin synthwave vibes. Yes. Ryu.
Hello there.
Hello, sir.
I like your tie.
Why, thank you, sir.
Can I have it?
Absolutely not, sir.
Whatever. I didn't want it anyway. You're the host, right? Get me a table. Chop chop.
I'm sorry, sir. We are full tonight, unless you show your host some appreciation.
I think I saw an empty table. Can you double check for me, please?
All I see is a guest who's not appreciating his host.
Hey, can you go find me a table?
I'll say it again, sir. There's no table for you. You can sit by the bar. I'll show your host some appreciation.
Hey, can you go find me a table?
I'll say it again. There's no table for you. You can sit by the bar. I'll show your host some appreciation.
Hey, can you go find me a table?
I'll say it again. There's no table for you. You can sit
I
by
think
the
that's as
bar.
far as it
I'll
goes.
show your host some appreciation.
Can I ask you something?
If you must, sir.
All right, hypothetical question, completely made up scenario. Okay, take a walk with me in your mind. Let's just assume for a second that I had a hostage and wanted to hide them here. Where would I do it?
Oh, you could use the secret storage room behind the bar, of course. That's where we keep all the slaves and the... Wait a minute. Who you are again?
I'm just a hypothetical kidnapper. That's all, just hypothetical. I don't even exist.
Who you are again?
Who are you?
I'm host Bot 5000, of course. My functions are hosting restaurants, labs, and bar mitzvahs.
Hey, I'm half Jewish myself. Shalom, brother. I can see Senator Merrick has a private booth to himself. Is he a regular around here?
Senator Merrick is not just a regular. He owns the club.
So he also owns you.
I'm a lucky robot, aren't I?
Why do you have a bathroom in here? We're all robots. We don't need that.
As the citizens of this great city, we are obliged to keep the human past alive. Having toilets is a part of that glorious past.
Do you go to the bathroom?
Oh, what a rude question.
That's all. For now.
Don't be so vulgar. Please show your appreciation discreetly.
I can use my other hand to read it.
This book is filled with so much insight. Let's see if I can find you the table you deserve.
We're having some technical problems, so we'll continue to our next segment. Please welcome Jenny Montage.
Thank you. This is the tune I sang the night I met my husband. It's called Good Old Days. You must know my heart is blue when I leave with no sound. These days I want your touch, my love, but just
I can't take it while these goons are in the way.
lost.
Thank you. Okay,
boss.
Huh. Interesting.
Target, Jenny Montage. Location, the ocean. Target, Jenny Montage. Location, the ocean.
Command received, boss.
Oh man, this is gonna make me rusty.
Nah, shut up, you're driving.
I hope you're made of stainless steel, suckers.
Target, none, Jenny Montage.
Oh yeah. I can't go. I need to meet Jenny back in the basement.
Jenny Montage, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. You were an incredible audience. Good night. Good night to you all.
Jenny, you were great.
I'm not feeling so good. I think I'm about to shut down.
Let's get that power gem in you.
Don't you move, Mr. Long.
I know what you're up to, Merrick. You're not campaigning to win the elections, but to cover up your real plan. Trading your wife to get control over the police.
You're smarter than you look, Log. How about we make a deal? You give me that suitcase, and you walk away. What do you say?
I'd rather die than give him back the suitcase.
Don't talk to my wife, Log.
Damn it, you're fast.
What do you want, money? I can pay you.
You're a crook, Merrick.
I have a better deal for you. Come work for me. I could use a robot like you.
Never!
Working from case to case is no way for a robot to live. You need a steady job. Whoa!
You were a good bod, John. You cared about others. And ever since that day, I feared that if I cared like you, I would end up like you. Jenny, you saved me.
When your taste in men is as bad as mine, you ought to know how to handle a gun.
If your man wasn't so sloppy with his aim, I'd be a pile of junk right now. I guess he wasn't the mastermind behind John's murder. The great senator was only a cog in the machine.
Who's John?
I'll tell you later. Let's get you out of here first. A suitcase filled with nothing but money. On any other day I'd be giddy, but we were expecting a sapphire nucleus, and it wasn't there. Also, we had a body to get rid of. Hope was fading away.
I'm so scared, Philip. I don't want to turn off.
I told her she'd be fine. She knew I was lying. We got out of the city and into the wasteland. Come on now, we need to go.
You can go, Philip. I'll shut down any minute now. Might as well stay here with my husband. We'll be forgotten together.
This isn't one of your films, Jenny.
Please, stop being the tough guy. I need you to be honest with me.
Okay. About what?
Oh, my life went by so fast. The fame, the money, the dresses, it was all a ruthless waste of time, and now I can't think. I can barely talk. want to feel like I meant something.
You weren't just a valve in the production line, Jenny. You were a movie star. You gave some happiness to the miserable bots of the city. They'll never forget you. Ever. It's like Retropolis was built only to remember you.
The city does love watching robots who can act human.
You're the most human bot I've ever met. Goodbye, Jenny.
Goodbye, Philip.
Target. Jenny Montage. Location. Unknown. State. Deactivated. Play message.
Hello, this is Merrick. Once again, I'm sorry for the delay. Please don't be mad, it's not my fault my wife ran away. Nevertheless, I have her sapphire nucleus and she can't go too far. Do you want to guess where it is? Can you? Ta-da! I hope you appreciate that magic trick. You helped me perform it.
I wondered who he could have left that message to, but finding Jenny's power gem made me forget all about that. Merrick was a sneaky mother plugger. The sapphire nucleus was accessible only after Jenny's shutdown. Her fate was sealed from the moment I met her, but mine wasn't. At that moment, I gained something that I never had before. Control.
Hello, my name is Jenny Montage. I can't seem to remember how I got here, or anything else. Who are you?
Which one? Which one?
I'm Philip. I'm your
chillin'.
friend.
Okay, so, what are we doing here?
Forget about that. All you need to know is we live in a rotten city. You have to be careful. Everyone you'll meet will try to exploit you. Trust no one.
But I can trust you, right?
Yes, Miss Montage, you can. Now let's get you home.